What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Unless this happens to be your very first time here, then come on in, take a seat. It's so nice to meet you. My name is Abigail. I do musical reactions here on YouTube, all on the first take, completely blind, and I'm so happy to say that we are reacting to a Buy Me a Coffee request. This one is brought to us by Scott W. Hello, Scott. Thank you so very, very much for this request. I truly, truly appreciate it because what Scott requested this time is more Elvis. The song is called Polk Salad Annie. This is live in 1970. Now, the best quality that we have for this video, because it was uploaded a little bit ago, 16 years ago it was uploaded. So the best quality is 360p. I'm gonna try my best to upgrade that quality for you on the export for you. Yeah, 72 million views on this video. It doesn't even look like it's Elvis's official page, but it says live in Las Vegas, 1970. Okay. All right, well, I look forward to seeing this. Let me go ahead and let you guys know how we're gonna do it on this channel. We will go ahead and watch this video once together. There are going to be stops and pauses throughout, so I can tell you my thoughts and commentary. If you prefer to watch this without the commentary, without the pausing, the link to the original video will be posted in the description below. Feel free to click there if that's what you prefer to see, but if you've clicked here, it's to watch me react and to listen to my commentary, so please don't be surprised with the pausing. I've officially warned you, you can't be surprised. I'm literally letting you know how we do it here, and it's only so that you aren't surprised when you're seeing me pause during this reaction, but that's what this is. It's a reaction channel, so that's how we do it here. I can't wait. We have reacted to a few from Elvis. This is 1970, and it said Las Vegas, so I'm very excited to go ahead and dive into this. Let me go ahead and do a mic check. Good, sound check's good. Quality's 360. I'll try to fix that for you as best as I can on the export, but without further ado, let me go ahead and put this on here. And let's listen to a little bit of Elvis. Here we go. Hello, bass.
What are you looking at back there?
What do you think we're looking at?
Some of y'all never been down south too much. I'm gonna tell you a little story so that you'll understand what I'm talking about.
Story time.
Down there we have a plant that grows out in the woods and the fields. And it looks something like a turnip green. And everybody calls it polk salad.
Salad.
And that's polk salad. Hut. Hut, 2, 3, 4. Hut, hut, 2, 3, 4. Hut, hut, 2, 3, 4. Hut, 2, 3, 4, 4.
So just this introduction, I have to say, is so different from what I am, well, I don't want to say used to because I haven't seen too much, but from what I have reacted to so far. He hasn't sang just yet. I know it's only been a minute or so, but this is interesting. It's almost like talk singing. We're literally here for story time about the South, I think he said. So that's very interesting to think about how that's going to lead into what's coming up here. Yet, all that being said, in just a short amount of time that I have watched, he's just oozing confidence. I love his attitude. What are you looking at? What are you looking at back there? It's just such a way to engage with the crowd. And yet he looks totally comfortable on that stage. He knows that he's the star and he's actually leaning into it. He's feeding off that, and that's great. So far, it feels like everything that he's doing is intentional and with confidence. So honestly, I expect no less from Elvis. But let me go back just a little bit because we don't want to miss anything during the pauses and listen to a little bit more. Are we back? I noticed some dropped frames. Are we good? Let me close this. All right, here we go.
Anyway, I used to know a girl lived down there.
Okay.
She'd go out in the evenings and pick her a mess of it, carry it home and cook it for supper. Just about all they had to eat. But they did all right.
Okay.
Down in Louisiana, where the alligators grow so mean, there lived a girl that I swear to the world made the alligators look pink. Oh, Sally Annie, you got your granny. Everybody said it was a shame, 'cause her mama was a-working on the chain gang. A mean, vicious, straight razor-toting woman. Lord have mercy.
Wow.
Every day before supper time, she'd go down by the truck patch and pick her a mess of poke salad.
Loving this combination of talk singing that we mentioned earlier. Instead of singing every line how he traditionally does, he's sort of talking through parts of the song, like he's telling us a story, which he literally said he would do in the beginning. But I like the combination of talk and singing. It's not just all talk. He's singing too, and it's just a good combination. It's kind of making this performance feel gritty and alive. And then as to what he's actually saying, he talked about Annie and how she didn't really have much to eat. But it sounds like she's still kicking. She's surviving. And then if we can talk about the band for just a moment, they're really keeping a steady, especially the bass, bum, 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 I think I'm hearing. They're really keeping that steady, funky rhythm, and it hasn't let up yet. It's very interesting. It's giving this song, this story, a very Southern, dirty yet bluesy feel. I kind of like it a lot, actually. But let me go back 5 seconds and hear a little bit more. Let's keep going.
Go down by the truck patch and pick her a mess of poke salad and carry it home in a toast sack. Poke salad, Annie, you got your granny. Everybody said it was a shame, 'cause her mama was a-working on a chain gang.
Love the piano.
He suck a little push.
What's that? What you got there?
Her daddy was lazy and no count. Claimed he had a bad back.
Okay.
All her brothers were fit for stealing watermelons out of my truck patch. Poke salad, Annie.
They're stealing food. They're just trying to survive, it sounds like. Anyway, I'm noticing that the song is repeating kind of the same. The musicality of it is repeating, and yet every time he stops and goes back into that repeat, it's building. There's a little bit more movement. There's a little bit more dancing. He even seems to be playing around with the mic stand some. So even though it's repeating, he's building, building, building. And I find that very, very interesting. I'm also trying to pay attention to the lyrics. So again, Elvis is another one of those artists where it's hard for me to try and focus on all three aspects of reactions that I try to take in all in one go, which is the lyrics. What is the song about? The visuals. What is he doing? And then the instrumentation. What am I hearing? Which, by the way, is my favorite part of reactions, is the instrumentation, the bass. What am I hearing? The piano that I was hearing. Oh, it's so funky. I love the style and the bluesy feel of everything that I'm hearing. And yet trying to take it all in from such an iconic star, such as Elvis, is a little bit challenging. I am doing my best. I'm trying my best here. But let's hear a little bit more. I went back 5 seconds just to make sure we don't miss anything.
Out of my truck patch, poke salad, Annie. You got your granny. Everybody said it was a shame, 'cause her mama was a working on the chain gang. Oh. You sock a little salad, no one needs. Sock a little salad.
Ooh, tempo. Picking up. You hear the crowd. Hold on.
Yeah. You're right.
Wow.
There you go. A little post-salad.
Wow.
No one needs me on this.
How we went from all the way up here to that build to just drop it. Whoa, hold on. Wait, hold on. He brought everything back down just to build it again. I love the way that he's really building the anticipation. In other words, the way that he slows things down, pauses, and then he's like stretching moments just to maybe mess with the crowd a little bit. I'm not sure. That is how you engage with the crowd, and the crowd loves it. They are absolutely responding to that engagement. I love how he's choosing to build the anticipation. It's not the first time I've seen him do this, by the way. In my last reaction, I'm sure he did the same thing, but my goodness, it's just such showsmanship. It's just he's such a natural entertainer. He was such a natural entertainer and performer. And my goodness, I could really hear his country and bluesy background. I would say it's like it's written all over this song. It feels raw and grounded. It's not, polished pop or anything like that. I love the feel of this one. It's very confident, but I digress. How much more? Let's go ahead and play it out to the end. Let's go back a little bit and play it from this moment on and see how he actually ends this tune. Let's go.
There you go. A little post-salad. No one needs me on this. Sock a little.
Oh, you hear the backup singers?
No one needs me on this. Sock a little. Sock a little. Sock a little.
Oh, move.
Thank you.
The chills.
Chill factor acquired.
Oh my goodness. That to me was just peak 70s Las Vegas Elvis, in my opinion. It was just, let's talk about the song a little bit, because I could talk about Elvis's swagger all day. The song itself, if we want to talk about Annie a little bit, she just sounded like this seemed to be a Southern story, maybe grown up poor, and pretty much surviving off of whatever food that you could find. So in this case, Annie could symbolize resilience, toughness, I don't know, just raw country roots, maybe. And yet Elvis's version turned it into this, speaking of swagger-filled, high energy performance that celebrated maybe Southern grit. It was like celebrating Southern grit, but survival instinct, like all at once, all put together. It was a very interesting story that he was telling us. I liked the style in which he delivered the story. It was talk, singing. It was something I'd never heard before. That's the first time I've heard him perform in that way and tell us a story in that way. He pretty much, in my opinion, turned a simple bluesy song into a confident, sexy, high energy performance, using his swagger, the movement, and crowd control, I would even say. Instead of, I don't know how to put it, fancy vocals. I don't know. I liked the feel of this one in general, his stamina, the way that he built the song and then brought it down and built and brought it down. What a way to control not only the crowd, but the dynamics of everything. The band itself, my goodness, they were there keeping the tempo, until they decided to raise the tempo. Even the tempo changed every now and then Elvis would just bring it right back down. I love their dynamic. I love the chemistry between the band and Elvis. It was a really fun performance to watch. I've never heard him quite tell a story like that before, and I'm here for it all day, every day. There's just something about peak 70s Las Vegas Elvis that I think Scott said might be his favorite era of Elvis, the 70s. So I'm here for it. I really enjoyed it. I could watch that all day, every day. One watch was not enough, so I'm probably gonna watch it a few more times here, just to see if there's anything I missed, and I'm sure there's a lot I missed. If I did miss anything important, please, by all means, leave a comment. I do read all my comments every single day, so I appreciate it, guys. Thank you so very, very much to Scott for the request, and for you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this reaction, like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to check out the Patreon link, as well as the Discord link in the description below, and I will see you next time. Bye.